I'm making a series of short videos on plants that have been successful in my drought-tolerant rock garden. I focus on plants that look good and that can thrive in our high-elevation, semi-arid climate of Colorado and the USA. I'm partial to plants that self-sow or volunteer readily. I don't use weed cloth, so I need plants that can fill in space and control the weeds. Today's rock star is Gallardia Aristata, commonly known as blanket flower, which is native to Colorado and most of the Midwestern USA. I planted a single specimen of blanket flower in 2014. Since then, it has spread throughout my rock garden and even into my yard. So much so that I decided to stop mowing half my front yard to see if it would become a viable perennial garden. Blanket flower thrives with no supplemental water. Here you can see a typical cluster of Gallardia, about 12 inches or 30 centimeters high and about the same distance wide. This particular patch volunteered on its own, about 50 feet from the actual original planting. When my Gallardia started spreading throughout the garden, I was left with a lot of deadheading at the end of the season. Out of sheer laziness, I started throwing the dead Gallardia plants, seeds and all, into the lawn. Next spring, I noticed seedlings popping up, but I still continued to mow the grass. The following year, I allowed the strongest Gallardia in the lawn to grow and bloom without mowing. This year, I decided to stop mowing altogether. This video was taken in late June. Most of my neighbors have been mowing since late April. The Gallardia now cover about 20% of one side of my front lawn. I've been transplanting other plants into the lawn, but nothing's as successful as the Gallardia. Gallardia choke out the dandelions, which are a big problem for me. Next year, I plan to turn off the sprinklers altogether. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next installment of the Stars of the Rock Garden series.